Hi, I'm Theodosiou. So Jamie, Steve and the team came around to do some work for us in the house. So they did the full electrics for our outhouse, which comprises of a gym, a sauna and a shed. They also did some other work for us around the house. We had some loose plug sockets, were a little bit dangerous for our 4-year-old daughter in her room. Did some surround sound installation for our TV as well. So I was introduced to JS Electrical by a friend of mine, and I did a little bit of research online just to see, what they're about and, the quality of their work and just how they performed and how they functioned essentially. And right from the beginning, from the time that I contacted and spoke to Jamie, from coming round to do the quote and have a look, all the way through to the way that they functioned, the way that they ran their business in terms of the way that they were communicating, the quality of their invoice, the structure, the fact that they did it in a timely fashion. This just led on to giving me and my wife the utmost confidence, and we were 100% right, because when they actually came to do the job, it was more of the same. Incredibly punctual, very organised, asking the right questions, making sure that we prepare the property as best as we could so they can come in and do their job and do it well, which is exactly what they did. So there was absolutely zero fuss. They communicated everything from start to finish in terms of making sure that they were, or that we as the customer were fully aware of their coronavirus safety policy, making sure that they were maintaining social distancing. The work was carried out really efficiently. And then also there's a few other things that I really enjoyed and really valued about the experience. For example, it's very easy for tradespeople or anyone in their industry to get carried away with jargon. These guys broke things down, they simplified things, they explained things really well, to the point that it just gave us the opportunity to really understand, what our options were for different things. And a couple of little challenges, let's say, arose during the period of the job. And if you're like me, you don't know the full ins and outs of a lot of trades work that goes on in terms of the actual expertise. So you've got a lot of questions, maybe you don't understand things. These guys explain things so well. And then when the challenges arose, they weren't the type of trades business owners or the types of electricians that would blame something else or someone else. They were always solutions focused, which I absolutely love. So as soon as something happened on the job, they would come and tell us immediately and say, look, this has just happened, but don't worry, we're going to fix it. We've got a couple of options for you. We've got this option or this option, explained it, to the nth degree. So we understood. Really nice and easy, really pleasant to be around. The kids were home. These guys have got young families as well. So it was just a really easy experience, a really smooth experience. And right at the end of every section of the jobs they did, so they did some work in the house, they did some work in the outhouse, in the home gym. As soon as they finished, they would explain what they've done, made sure that we knew how to use everything. Any questions that we might have had, we had an opportunity to ask, and then they would go over things as many times as we needed. So it was just a really easy experience. It was very easy for me to do what I guess some people do, which is get loads of different quotes and to look to go for the cheapest option. They're not the cheapest, but again, this is coming from me and my wife, having experienced their work and experienced the way that they run their business and the customer experience that they leave their customers with. We definitely made the right choice. So, in terms of value for money, they were absolutely excellent, because it's very easy to go for the cheapest option until something goes wrong and then you have to end up paying twice. In terms of the business that they own, there's a team of them, which meant that and actually there was a situation where we needed some more work done, because they've got a team with multiple vans on the road. There was never an issue or a problem with regards to getting someone to come back and have a look at something, or maybe do some additional work or move something around. So that gave us confidence as well, and we absolutely made the right decision. And having experienced other electricians in the past, this particular experience and these guys, these electricians, were hands down the best electricians that we've ever used. And we're so grateful that we chose them, and we would absolutely not just recommend them, but go out of our way to recommend them.